Okay, John, what we have here is a finished drawing of the elbow that you need to do. And what I'm going to do is show you how to get these projected properly. Okay, so what you will do when you have this arc right here, we need to bring a line out from the center point where it hits right here and come straight out. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to do an ellipse. I'm going to bring this over here straight across, and I'm going to bring this over here straight across. Okay, I'm going to actually change these to the evaluation layer, and that way we can see it a little better. Okay, so I have this. This is for the front view. Now this right here is a diameter of 3.88. It's this circle, but it is foreshortened because it's at an angle. So when we have that, we have this center line that goes all the way through here, okay? But the top of it, the very tip top, is from this point over, and the bottom is from this point over. So let's start by doing an ellipse, and I'm just going to type in EL, and I'm going to go from this point to this intersection right here, and then that radius is what we need to find out how wide it's going to go, because it's going from the center point over, not from edge to edge, but from the center point over. So that's going to be the radius. This is a 3.88 diameter, so that means half of that is 1.94. So I'm going to type in 1.94, and that gets this ellipse that's right here. Now we need to find out how to get this one in here. And how we're going to get that one is we already know the width of it right here. That is a 1.62 diameter. And I'm going to draw a line over from where it hits here, straight over, and where it hits here, because that is the hole. These these hidden lines right here represent that hole. So now that I have that in here, and I know how wide it is, but let's say even if I didn't know how wide it is, okay, let's just get rid of this so I can see. This is a blank one, okay? We're going to still go back to the ellipse command, and we're going to go from here to here, and then to find out how wide it is, we have to do the radius of this 1.62. So that radius is 0.81, and there we have our ellipse. And put that on the object layer so you can see that. You still have hidden lines going straight down from where this is, which represents how the hole continues on. So we can go over here to hidden, go to line, go from here to here, and go from here to here. Okay, so that gets us the hole in the center. Now, to figure out where to put these and what size they need to be, you have to do the same thing. You're going to draw a line from here over. Well, let me change this back to the eval layer. I want a line from here and from here. That gets us the height of this. Now these are on a 3.38 diameter bolt circle. Okay, and so what we're going to do is get it from here and here. I'm going from those center marks. Okay, see, I went from the center marks. You can get these center marks here along this line, and I can show you how to do that in just a second, but I'm doing this a little backwards, I guess. So there's the center. So from here to here, and we want it to be half of 3.38. So let's get the calculator out. 3.38 divided by 2. 3.38 divided by 2 is 1.69. So that is going to be your radius for the bolt circle. So now we're going to go back to ellipse and go from this point to this point and come over 1.69. And that's our center line right here for our bolt circle. Now, because we have this in here, this is our center mark. So if I were to drag a line to here to get this one in here, and remember, that's a 0.19 radius. We're going to go with the ellipse command. We're going to go from here straight up to where it hits here. Sorry, John, wrong one. Ellipse. I was going from the center. I'm going to hit C for center point ellipse. I want to go here. My first point up is there, and my radius is 0.19. So that gets that in there. We can trim out. Make this an object. And there you have that. Now to get these, if we have a line from the top of this, that shows us where the top of this part is. Here's where it hits on the center. Right here. So we're going to do an ellipse. We can go from here to here to here. Take that, change it to object, trim this out. Okay, you'll do that on the sides and on the top. Now, let me just show you though, to make sure you have these over here in the places where they belong. Let me just clean this up a bit. Okay, so to get this in the places where they belong, when this arc comes up and hits right here, that's going to be the point we're going to work with. So I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to go from this intersection, and I'm going to go straight down. Now I can hit the perpendicular, and that's going to make it straight across. Okay, now these, remember, are 0.19. Let me just get rid of those. Okay, so we have an empty spot right here. Okay, I'll get rid of these just so you can see that. Now we're going to offset 1.94, which is the radius of this large circle here. So I'm going to hit this. See, that goes right in where I had it. Okay, that's where that goes. Now you have these lined up. They should be lined up. You should be able to go from the center to perpendicular, and that will line exactly straight up. So if you do that, then you can do a line from this point to perpendicular and the other point. Or another way you can do it, you have this line here. The radius is 0.19, so we're going to offset 0.19 and go this way and that way. And these are hidden. All right, for the edge part of this, you can draw a line. If we didn't have this over here, but we do know what this bolt circle is, it's a 3.38. We can offset the 1.69. These are center lines. Now, don't forget that these center lines do not need to be stopped at this edge. So I'm just going to draw just a circle real quick from this midpoint. And I'm going to come out about that far. That's how far I want those center lines to go. And then I can just copy that, or I can go back to the circle command, hit right here on the midpoint, hit that, and just hit enter, and that will give me the same size circle. Now I can go to extend, and I can extend that, and that, that, and that. Then I just get rid of these circles, don't need them anymore. Okay, we need these hidden lines here. These hidden lines represent where this hits, okay? If we wanted to find out what that distance is, we have this right here. It is a radius of 0.19. So let's look. This is a radius of 0.19. This one is a 3.38. Okay? So we want to go in from here, whatever that distance is. Okay? So we can offset, we're going to take the 1.69, 1.69, which is the radius of this bolt circle right here, and I'm going to subtract 0.19 from it. Actually, no, I'm doing way too much math. I'm just going to offset 0.19. That's all I need to do. 0.19. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. We're going to take this and this, make those hidden. Hit the trim command. And trim that out. So now you have those lines in there. Of course, you will need to go in here and get rid of this line that you did right there. And that an object line. And there you have it.